Oh god, here we go. Oh my god, we're actually seeing this. It's just like the Volume 1. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. We're finally seeing a 2D anime for RWBY! The release of a new RWBY project. Oh, no, my screen's gone! Come on, come back, come back, come back, come back, come back! Oh, I hope I didn't miss anything at the start. Oh, the crib look awesome! Summer's Grave! Oh my god, this looks so good! Oh, the glyphs! Oh my god, I got a huge smile on my face. Wow, this is almost like so is this recreating the anime? It looks like it's recreating Volume 1 because this is players and pieces. Or is this going to be like starting off with Volume 1 stuff and then bridge off to his new thing? Ooh. Oh, that song. This is the ending song. Oh, Robin the Junior's Moogs. Oh my god, this is awesome. Ozpin. Wow, this really is like reliving a lot of Volume 1 stuff. Oh my god. Oh. Wow. That's our first season. Oh my god. Wow, oh my days. Oh no, come on, get back, get back, get back, get back, get back. Screen's got again. Ah! 2022 release. Ah! So I had my screen going off a few bits there, but I saw the whites at the end. Let me jump back quickly. Okay, so I'm gonna do another reaction, just another rewatch of this, because again, I did have it like clip out a few times on my computer, which is unfortunate, but I'll have another rewatch now just to go through all again, get fresher thoughts on everything, because I was just so swamped up in the hype. Also, I'm trying to keep as quiet as I can because it's late, so bear with me there. And my throat's kind of hurting because I've done a lot of talking today doing the original information video, which should be out by now, so please go check that out. So yeah, let's just start this rewatch of, again, can't believe I'm still saying this, the new RWBY anime. Let's go. God, it really is like reimagining Volume 1. But in respect as well, I'm going to be breaking down a bit more about it in the future after this. But again, it's wild to see so many familiar shots brought to life again in a 2D anime. The chess pieces, so I missed that in the original reaction. Seeing the Grim in 2D. I can't wait to hear this dubbed, all of this. Oh my god. Sayori killed that performance of Awake, by the way. Fantastic. Cannot wait to hear the opening theme as well. But yeah, the ending theme's fantastic. This is all fantastic. I'm loving this. Oh my god. Players and Pieces reimagined. Can you believe this? And this is where I think things are like starting to take more of a precedent in terms of like what is the actual theme and like setup for this story. And here we go again with the ending theme. This sequence though looks awesome. We're seeing Junior's Mook, so are we going to see Roman and Neo? Oh, I should be Roman at this point, but maybe Neo will be added, as this is again seemingly a reimagining of Volume 1. We saw Ozpin there as well. This is in black and white, or black or white I should say. But it looks like they're all incorporating some elements from some later shorts, because I think that shot we saw of Weiss by the statue was from her character short. Oh, there's music. I've been getting chills all up my arms and all that. Okay, now this is the big thing. The ice breaking away and we're seeing a second Weiss. So that is a big deal. Okay, so here's my initial headcanon. I think this is definitely going to be a reimagining of Volume 1. We saw a lot of familiar shots, not just from like Beacon, but also like later on in like the end of Volume 1, when like the team was starting to be a bit diverged. And I think it's going to go up to about maybe Players and Pieces, maybe working a little bit of the Blake split angle. Maybe we'll get like a reimagining of the Bully arc as well, because we know Team Juniper are involved. We've seen their character arts. I'm going to take this off quickly. But I also think that this is going to, at some point, diverge into a new story focusing on Weiss, where maybe she's interacting with a mirror world. Because if you've seen the credits that have been shared, there's a listing for the alternate world. I'm wondering if there's some sort of maybe someone's semblance, a Grimm's power perhaps, or some fantastic element of Remnant, where Weiss somehow comes across an alternate world where we see the Weiss that we've seen in the promo art, the more militaristic Weiss, which I think, I remember looking back now after like my initial video, I think we didn't see her scar on that character design. So maybe in that alternate world, that Weiss never got the scar because she didn't take the path of a huntress. She took the path of a Atlas military official. That's why she looks like a military soldier or a general. So I think that alternate world, our Weiss will come across and either be trapped in, and our heroes, the rest of the gang, try to save Weiss, or there's some merging of the alternate world elements trying to get into our world. And this is more a story that's focusing on the early formations and early strengthening of our heroes' bonds, because they had a big presence, a big focus on Weiss and RWBY's early arguments when they were arguing over who deserves to be the leader, who deserves to be in this team, deserves to be a huntress. I think early on they're going to be like focusing on that, so we're going to get some of that early bitchy Weiss and stuff like that, but we're also going to get events and adventures and fights that has the two coming together and has all of the team coming together as well, and trying to reunite, reform, and survive whatever is this alternate world bringing into the story, and coming out of it for the better, leading into volumes 2 and 3 and so on. So I think this is going to be basically a volume 1.5, where it goes through so much of volume 1, and then at some point there's a little detour where it does its own thing and then comes back around and goes back to the main story. So I think that would be, if that is the case, a fantastic approach to one thing that a lot of people have been maybe talking about, maybe wanting, and that is a remake of Volume 1, because that was admittedly a very flawed, very rough first season for the series. Of course, this was at the time when RWBY was still trying to prove itself as a production and still work on a very small budget, and eventually we obviously saw the volumes growth coincide with the growth of quality, where there was longer episodes, more visual strengthenings and stuff like that. So I think this is basically doing that, but also respecting what came before by not completely scrapping it. It is still following a lot of those same beats. We saw a lot of familiar shots, like almost one-to-one, but it's also building on that and giving some fresh coat of paint for certain elements on top of this new adventure, which I think is the best way to respect not only Monty's work, but also the work of everyone else who was involved. I think, obviously, I know the Japanese people are very respectful to past creators' works, especially those who have sadly passed away before their time. So I think this is an approach to that, and they talked a lot about giving love back to the Western team, the fans, and the production of RWBY, because of the love that has been given to anime as a whole through this original creation. So I think this is very much almost a passion project of love and also celebration of the series for how far this has come and the early days spawning all these fantastic characters that we love and cherish. And I think that's fantastic. I think that is a brilliant approach to both, again, the reimagining aspect, the remake aspect, and building on something that was very small, very self-contained, very built on shaky but still solid enough foundations, and giving something that adds to the RWBY that we know of now. I think that is fantastic. And again, the visuals looked awesome. I love the quick fighting action that we saw with RWBY taking on Junior's Mooks. Again, are we going to see Tortwick? Are we going to see maybe Neo added in as part of the reimagining aspect? Again, we're going to see Team Juniper at some point. Again, are they going to reimagine the bully arc? Are we going to see Cardin again? Again, I would love to see Coffee and see Velvet, that would be awesome, and try and add them a bit more in, because of course around that time in Volume 1, Velvet was pretty much just a background character added in for a plot point and then expanded later on, so maybe that is something that can be added on, because it looks like, again, they're taking some aspects that have been touched on in later events and later shorts, like the Weiss posing in front of the statue scene. That is very much from the character short, so I think they are going to build on what's come after to build on something that is almost what came before. So yeah, I'm very much on board with this. The music is awesome, the visuals look awesome, it's great to hear the Japanese voice cast again on this, and I can't wait to see this new reimagining of something that has been so familiar for many of us for years now, and celebrating, again, all of the old stuff that we've seen, and also giving something new that should benefit the characters and our enjoyments of them. And yeah, I cannot wait for that later this year. And this will tie us over pretty nicely into Volume 9, when we're starting to get into some really big stuff for Team RWBY there. So I think that's awesome, just timed so perfectly on that front as well. But yeah, I'm going to shut down now. I need to get to bed and just enjoy the chaos of the hype going on right now. But let me know what you guys thought about this this trailer, or the information that's come out about this show, about this, your thoughts on the show itself. Let me know in the comments down below. And while you're at it, hit the subscribe and bell buttons, and tick the notification box to make sure you get every new video from me as they drop. And follow me on Twitter at @KaitoDan for more on anything to do with Ice Queendom, RWBY as whole, my updates on the channel, and more. But until next time, have a good day or good night, and peace out. Oh my god, this is awesome.